Welcome back, fam. It's your girl, Angela Denise, and I am here with you today to share some massive empties. So, yeah. I have a huge box of product that I wanted to share with you guys before I go through and load up my recycle bin. So these are the products that I've used pretty much over the last 4 to 6 months since we've been in quarantine. So I have a lot. I have Bath and Body, I have candles, skincare, hygiene. I have all kinds of products in here that I've used up. So I'm gonna try to go in order. So I wanna go ahead and do my hair empties first. So I think that I only have 2 hair products. The first one is the Carmelux Silk Protein Conditioner. This is a conditioner that I use when I need a kind of like reconstructing treatment, a really deep protein treatment on my hair. This is not something that I use very often. I might use this maybe 3 times a year, 4 times a year max, because my hair just does not need a lot of protein. So this is one, if you need protein, this is a really good one. I will do my best at listing out everything that I mentioned in this video. It's gonna be really long, in the description bar. So this is the Carmelux Silk Protein. I do believe that this is a Black-owned company too. The next one is a gel that I had been really loving. This is the Main Choice, loving since last year, 2019. This is the Main Choice Crystal Orchid Biotin Infused Gel. Love this stuff. I've used several of these. I do see myself repurchasing it. I am using a different gel right now, but I'll definitely repurchase both hair products. So yeah. Okay, so going through this, I actually found one more hair product. This is the DevaCurl Super Stretch. I absolutely love using this on my wash and goes and my twist outs. So how I use it is I'll put this on my hair as my cream styler, and then I'll go on top of it with a gel to kind of give me that longevity. But yeah, this is a really good cream styler. This is something that I've talked about on my channel 2 years now basically, but this is something that I already have a backup of. I generally keep a backup of. So once I get about halfway through the container, then I'll go ahead and buy another one. So yeah, tons and tons of Bodycare. For you guys that have been watching my channel for quite some time, you know I love Bodycare products. I love fragrance, I love smell good. So this is the Lush Twilight Shower Gel, and I love lavender, I love rose, and I do kind of like citrus as well, but lavender and rose are my top 2 scent families. So this is soothing lavender with a touch of sweetness. The Twilight Shower Gel is probably my most favorite, and then the Lush Rose Gem is second to that. But yeah, this is the Twilight. I think that I have, well, not think, I know for a fact that I have a large one of these. So I'm just trying to go through a lot of my stuff before buying it. It's pretty hard because I love buying things. But that's the last small Lush shower gel in Twilight that I have. I have a big one, a 16 ounce. And I think that's the only Twilight that I have left. So the rest of the shower gels that I have one from my husband. This is the Ocean Men's Collection. This is, it just smells really good. It's blue cypress, vetiver, and coastal air. It's a really nice light scent for summertime. Kind of puts me in the vibe of, what's that? The Dolce & Gabbana light blue. I would say this would pair very well with that. Speaking of men's fragrance, I do have another one that he used up. This is a body spray from Bath and Body Works. This is the Noir, and this is way more on the sexy side. So this says it's a fresh scent. I don't see the description, but you guys, this stuff smells so good. I want to say that this changed over to online only, but Bath and Body Works actually has some really good men's fragrances, body washes, lotions, and sprays. My husband loves them, and this Noir smells amazing. Something that didn't work out, which is the reason why it's in here full, pretty much. This is the Nivea foaming oil, and this is a moisturizing oil wash. You guys have seen me talk about some oil cleansers for your body that I absolutely love, and I do have some empties of 2 here, but this is not it. This, even my husband commented on this, that this just was not good. This is definitely not like Lalicious. It does not foam. It does not smell good. I do not like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. So this stuff is so nasty because I've been collecting some of this stuff for months. So Lalicious, I absolutely love Lalicious. I love their body butters, their body melts. I love their body scrubs, and I love their shower oil. This is my most favorite product from them. And this is my holy grail scent in the sugar lavender. And this is the other one that I have in the sugar blossom. It is not empty because I am basically forcing myself to work through it, and but at this point it's starting to look cloudy, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it away because I do have 2 more that are open that I want to go ahead and focus on that I know I like for sure. The next product is something that was recommended to me by my dermatologist, and this might be a little bit TMI, but you know, we all girls and I just want to share. But my dermatologist recommended this for me, and this is something that's good for people that work out, that may sweat, that's maybe a little bit on the fluffy side, that may, you know, have issues with getting like bumps like on their inner thigh or their underarm, or just in general, like if you work out and you're around a lot of different people, especially with, you know, cold and flu season upon us, athletes, all of that. This is called Hibiclense, and this is an antiseptic, antimicrobial skin cleanser. And I basically turn my shower off. I put this on my hands and my feet and kind of like my underarms and my inner thigh area, and I'll let it sit for about 15 seconds, and then I'll proceed with the rest of my shower. And I generally do not use it more than twice a week, but this is something that I keep on deck. And I will say, with some of the things that I've incorporated, like with my probiotics and doing this, cleansing my body with certain things, I don't have issues with bumps and stuff like that anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that. But Hibiclense, you can get it at Target, you can get it at CVS. I've been using this consistently for over 1.5 years now. I have these 2. I already have 1 in my shower that's this small size. I usually keep the pump, but with the pandemic, I couldn't find the pump, so I had just the liquid. But I am placing a hygiene order and self-care order that I will be sharing with you guys on my channel here soon, and it will have the pump in there. So yeah, that is an antibacterial cleanser that I keep in our shower. Let's see. Next is hand soap. So I'm just gonna jump in and just tell you guys, I am a huge lover of Bath and Body Works hand soap. That's pretty much all we use. So I have soaps in each bathroom and at the kitchen. So I have a few different kinds here, and I'm actually almost out in my bathroom and in the guest bathroom. So this is Georgia Peach. This is what I have in my kitchen right now. This is Beautiful Day, and this is what I had in my guest bathroom. And Seaside Surf is what I had at my sink. We have a double vanity in our bathroom, and this is what I had on my side. Let's see. There should have been 2 of the Georgia Peach, because what I did was I like all things to be cute. So beside my sink in the kitchen, and I will be sharing some more lifestyle things with you guys for the house, because I'm just trying to get things in order so I can hit you guys with a lot of content, not all at once, but you know, consistent content, because I have a feeling that once I start sharing, you guys are going to have questions. But I use 2 of the Georgia Peach in a cute little dispenser beside my sink, so I don't know where the other one is. I believe this is the last shower product that I'm about to talk about, and this is the honey pot. I already have one in my shower, and then I also have one on backup. The one in my shower is almost empty, but this is something that I've been using a year and a half, if not longer now, and let's just say she's happy. I'm happy that I tried this out along with my probiotics and all of that stuff. Everything is balanced, everything is good, and I'm so glad that I tried the honey pot. I absolutely love this brand. This is pretty much the only brand that I'm using for like my feminine hygiene, so for that. So yeah, that is pretty much all of my in shower things. Let's go ahead and look at some of my other body care that I have. So I don't have too much, just a couple of things for my body care, but kind of along the lines of hygiene, I want to go ahead and mention I did run out of my Refresh Pro B Feminine Probiotic Supplement. Again, I have placed a haul, which I will be sharing with you guys, but this is something that I take to kind of help my stomach health and my feminine health and keeps everything in balance. And I've been using these, also recommended by my dermatologist and my lady doctor. So yeah, this is the Banana Boat Sport Performance. This is the 50 plus UVA protection. So a few months back, we haven't really been going over the last 6 months or so, but Charles and I did a lot of hiking. We were getting outside and things like that. So please wear sunscreen. We do need sunscreen, and this is one that's really good. I like the sprayer on it. This is waterproof and sweat resistant for 80 minutes. So I haven't repurchased it yet, but I do like that one, so I do plan on repurchasing it. Now, this is the Vaseline Intensive Care Advanced Repair Unscented. I have already repurchased this. This is one that Charles likes to use. He keeps this beside his sink. I have one of those really good men that, you know, he has his hygiene game up on like 10. He lotions his body, honey. When it comes to shower and body products, he goes through his stuff like he don't play. But yeah, I already repurchased another one for him because that's what he used. I use some different kind of lotions. Next is just a little bit of a kind of like cleaning products. So you already know these have been necessary. So this is my Lysol disinfectant spray. I have gone through many of these. I just kind of want to share, you know, we do sanitize our house around here every other day, even if nobody comes, even if nothing's happened, even if no one's sick. We have been sanitizing our surfaces. I also have gone through, I have an empty of disinfectant wipes as well. Basically, this is being filmed on Sunday, and I'm getting ready for our recycle day. So recycle runs on Monday. This is the Lysol laundry sanitizer. This is something that I actually got addicted to right when the pandemic hits. How I use this is I use it in the loads that I don't use bleach in, especially like my towels and undergarments that are not white that I don't bleach. So I will use this in those loads to cut down on any bacteria or things like that, because the wash does not eliminate all bacteria in your clothes. So you want to make sure that you read the directions on this, because you are supposed to put this in on the rinse cycle and let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes. That is how it works. So just kind of be aware of that. I'm gonna wait and talk about skincare last, because I do have quite a bit of skincare, but I also have quite a bit of candles in here, because, you know, during the pandemic, I was at home all day, and baby, I was just burning all day. And you guys know, if you've been knowing me for a while and watching me for a while, I love a good candle. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles here. The first is from a Black-owned company here locally in Houston, called Simply Scent. Of course, I will list everything that I'm talking about in this video down in the description bar, so you guys can go and check her out. These candles are bomb. My husband and I have been supporting her. She is pretty well known here in Houston. But yeah, this is Simply Scents Candle Company. This one is the Soothing Lavender. This one is Red Currant. The Soothing Lavender is the one that I like more than the Red Currant. I really did like the Red Wine and Roses, and this one is called High Maintenance. So if I had to rank them, I would say Soothing Lavender, Wine and Roses, High Maintenance, and then Red Currant. And my beloved Henry Bendel. I do have one empty from Henry Bendel. This is the Sea Spray Scented Candle. I absolutely love this scent. I've contemplated making some ridiculous purchases on eBay because of course you cannot find his candles anymore. You have to find them like on third parties. This is just one of my favorite scents. It's light, it's clean, it's fresh. It's perfect for that day where you just clean the house and you just want freshness in the house. All year round, you can burn a clean, fresh scented candle. And this is everything. This is everything. Okay. So one that I picked up, I can't remember, I think I picked this up from Home Goods. So I've been having a thing for grapefruit scented candles during the summertime before summer was over. This is the Red Leaf Home Pomelo Grapefruit Scented Candle. It basically just messed up on me. You can't even see the wicks. If you see this candle, don't even buy it. It barely has a fragrance, and I totally regret buying and spending this $10, but I just burned as much of it as I could just to get through it. So I burned through one of my OG Bath and Body Works candles from years ago, like 6, 7, probably 8 years ago. No, not that long ago, 6 years ago. This is the Garden Strawberry from the Fresh Pick collection from way back in the day from Bath and Body Works. I burned through that. I have started burning through some of my really old Bath and Body Works candles because kind of where I am in my life, I want to enjoy the things that I have and not hold on to things so that I can make room for new things, new experiences. So I'm just trying to be like that because I'll do little stuff like keep boxes to my perfume and like boxes to things that's empty and just keep them because they're cute, or I keep a candle because I don't know if they're going to make it again. So like Charles would tell me, you know, there'll be another candle that you fall in love with. So just burn it, enjoy it, and move on. So that's kind of what I'm, starting to do. The next candle reminds me of the, what is it called? It's a rose candle that I love. Fresh Cut Roses by Yankee Candle, but except for this one is a little bit more strong. This is called the Ballerina Rose, and girl, I literally just discovered this not even a month ago, and I burned through this whole candle in less than a week because I was just addicted. It was just a great balance of fresh floral and green, like fresh cut grass green smell, and it was just great. The scents read Ballerina Rose Petal, Soft Peony Blossom, Summer Greenery, and Essential Oils. I loved it. I do have one backup. Trust me, you guys, whenever I come across something that I really love, it's hard for me not to buy like a whole crate. A crate is 6 because I really did want to. But it was raining. We had a hurricane coming, and that prevented me from going back and getting another one. I want to mention that I do have a Bath and Body Works outlet, like not even 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from my house. And that's where I found this candle. This is something that came out in the spring of this year, like around March, April. But when it comes out again, I will be getting it. It's so good. The last section, I think that the body care stuff was like the biggest section, the hygiene and body care. But I have skincare that I wanted to share with you guys that I ran through during quarantine. I actually had quite a few more candles than I thought I had, actually. These are the Clean Skin Club towels that I mentioned to you guys. I hauled back earlier in the year, like earlier, March, April, or May, one or two. But I bought 6 of them. I've used 4 of the 6. And I don't know how many towels come in a box, but this is basically something that I'm scaling back on. I love these towels, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to work my budget. And so what I'm gonna do is only use these when I'm taking off makeup, because the reason why I bought them originally was because I did not want to soil my beautiful, nice white towels with makeup, because sometimes that stuff does not come out. So that's kind of where this comes into play. But yeah, I used 4 of the 6, still love them, still will buy them. I absolutely love them. And if you guys have issues with like bumps and pimples and acne and all of that stuff on your skin, you probably want to look into your habits, meaning don't reuse your towels. Like, use your towel once and move on. Okay. So those are my clean skin towels. Let's talk about let's talk about some skincare things that I have used that I absolutely love. Let's go ahead and talk about things that I've already repurchased. For example, this is my Elta MD PM Therapy Cream Facial Moisturizer. So during this time of year, I like to go in really hard with my tretinoin and vitamin C's and stuff like that to kind of correct any damage that I might have gotten over the summertime through sun exposure, which this year, not so much because I stayed in the house. But anyway, this is the Elta MD PM Therapy Cream. I love this stuff because, you guys, it has my favorite ingredient, my slept-on ingredient, which is niacinamide. What else? It has rice protein peptides. It has, which stimulate cell growth and collagen formation, resulting in more skin elasticity and vitality. I love LTMD's sunscreen, their PM cream, their AM cream, and they actually have one called the Barrier Renewal, something like that. But that's the one that I'm using right now. But PM Protection or PM Therapy is a lighter version of Barrier Therapy. But this time of year, I like to go in with a heavier, night cream. But needless to say, Elta MD, I love the airless pump. I can't rave enough about Elta MD and all of their creams, their sunscreens, their facial moisturizers are A1. The next product is something that I shared with you guys in a haul that I did about 2 months ago now, and this is the Is Clinical Super Serum. This is a epidermal growth factor, vitamin C, and a whole bunch of other good stuff rolled up into one serum. This one is quite pricey, but I mean, y'all, as we get older, you have to invest more in your skincare or be willing to invest more in your skincare and a good serum. This is the only pretty much expensive serum that I have in my collection. I want to say that this is $100 and something. I know this is $100 and something. I just don't remember exactly what it was. But this is one of the formulations that lasts a long time. So this did not go bad on me before I finished using it. So I did repurchase it. I haven't cracked it open yet because, again, I'm working on some hyperpigmentation that I had through a bad breakout, and I'm working on my tretinoin right now. So probably in November, I'll crack it open and get back on my vitamin C regimen. Another thing that I have already repurchased is the Ordinary Buffet Copper Peptide Serum. This is basically copper peptides, which helps collagen formation, which helps the skin elasticity and, firmness and all of that, and with hydration with hyaluronic acid. I have already repurchased this. I love this stuff, and I will keep it in my collection. Again, this is the Ordinary Buffet. I am a huge advocate for niacinamide, especially if you have oily skin, acne-prone skin, and large pores, because it helps combat all of those things. This is the Maylove 910 Calming Serum. The only reason why I have not purchased this again is because I have a serum from Good Molecules that I want to at least get halfway through, because, again, trying to scale back on the amount of products that I just have sitting around. But I love this stuff, and I cannot wait to buy it again. I love it. Speaking of vitamin C serums that went bad on me, this one is the Maylove the Glow Maker Antioxidant. I think that this is good if you are using vitamin C serums every day and you want a really good formula that is cost effective. I want to say this is at $30-something price point. I want to say I used only about 1/3 of this, and it's because I was using my other one. So it's not that I didn't like it or I didn't want to use it. It's just that I just couldn't get through it fast enough because I was rotating. This is not one that you rotate. This is the one that you use on a daily, if not every other day, and this is your main dedicated vitamin C serum because you're only going to get about 4 months out of this before it goes bad. And how you know your vitamin C is gone bad, and I've seen people on YouTube use this. You can use it, but just know that you're really not getting anything out of it because it's degraded. Like, the vitamin C is degraded. When your vitamin C looks brown like that, it's bad. You shouldn't be using it. So, yeah. So, just a few more skincare things. This is the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. This is formulated with a little bit of vitamin C, arbutin, licorice roots, and it's supposed to improve the appearance of enlarged pores. I absolutely love this stuff. It has a beautiful glass bottle. I will be making an order for another one of these because I really did enjoy it, and I do plan on replacing this. Okay, so rosehip seed oil. This one is not empty, but it expired in November 2019. My skin, again, gets a little bit more on the normal to dry side when it gets to about November, December, January. And what I do is I'll go in with my moisturizer and then I'll go on top of it with rosehip seed oil. And I always try to get the cold pressed certified organic oil to put on my face, period. And this is a good one. This is the Shea Terra Organics, and I got this at the Vitamin Shop. And it just says rosehip cold pressed, but it expired. There's really not very much left in it. I do already have some cold pressed rosehip seed oil that Good Molecules sent me, so I am going to be using that instead of repurchasing this. This one is good, but the Good Molecules is just as good. All right, so eye patches. You guys, I am basically addicted to these, and I love them. These are the Peter Thomas Roth 24K Gold Hydrogel eye patches, and basically I have too many to get through, and these dried out on me. I think I used most of them, but these did dry out on me, so that's kind of what happened. I love eye patches. I think that they're great for prepping the skin. I used some today before I do my makeup. I love using these just to add an extra boost of hydration and making my under eyes look a little bit more awake. I love masking. I love eye patches. I just love all of that stuff. So I do recommend these, but there are some other more affordable options that are just as effective. So I will mention that. The next product is something that I got from my dermatologist, which I mentioned earlier, tretinoin, retin A, tretinoin, it's the same thing. This is something that I use pretty much during the summertime, once per week. And then as I graduate to like the fall and winter, like now, I'm working my way up with 2 days a week. And y'all, that's the reason why I planned on filming like a few days ago, but my skin was peeling so bad because I use tretinoin 2 days in a row. So don't do that. Just try to space it out. But this one actually has expired. I do have another prescription from my dermatologist that I'm using, so I'm going to go ahead and toss this one. I did make it halfway through the tube. You really don't need a tube this big because this will last you more than a year. I mean, because you don't need very much. So what's next? This is the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray. This is the Sage and Orange Blossom. This is not my most favorite scent. I love the Rose Water and the Lavender one, but I love using this one in the morning time because the orange and the sage, you know, kind of just gives you a little bit of a pick-me-up. But I do love this stuff, but I have backed off of it because I've kind of heard some things about it. So I've just, excuse me, I've just backed off of it. So yeah. All right, so I think that that is going to wrap up all of my skincare. I just found this thing here at the very bottom. This is a Precisely My brow pencil. This is something that you guys know I go through. When I order them, I'll probably order them 4 to 6 at a time, and that'll pretty much last me for maybe a year. But Precisely My Brow is my go-to brow pencil, period. All right, so that is going to wrap up this Empties video. I probably won't have another one until about the end of the year because this was a lot and it took months to accumulate. You guys drop me some comments down below and let me know if you've tried any of these products or you are curious about any of the products that I've mentioned here today. And until the next time, I'll see you later. Bye.